All right. I think I can be seen and heard, everybody. You're probably seeing my Skinwalker hands at the moment.
The heart of Israel,
And there is
Judea,
an ad,
and Samaria.
pardon me.
The people living in this region suffer from constant destruction.
That is a very loud ad. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear and see me. Oh, I see some people chatting. Yes. Let's see. Okay, can you all hear me and see me? Hopefully you can. Hopefully I'm coming through okay. For some reason, my camera was not working. Even though it was working, it decided to not work for some reason. And it's always at the last minute, right before the stream starts. Isn't that how it goes? But anyway, hello everybody. Hopefully you can hear and see me. If you cannot hear me or see me, please let me know in the chat. I will be reading along. Let's see, I see Clutch, I see Sharuit, I see King Golden, Max Brandt, Kovo, Renee, Baby Dragonwater, Thunder, Mike Miller, Tony Hinshaw. Wow, there's a lot of people showing up. Hello everybody, how's it going? I'm going to bring up the chat so it's a little bit bigger. Hopefully I can get it on my face. Whoop, where'd it go? I lost the window, 1 second. There it is. Oh, keep losing it. This isn't as easy as it looks, I promise you. There it is. Now I can see. Okay. Okay. Yay! Okay, I can be heard. Good. Very good. Okay, hi Max, hi King Golden, hi Sharuid, Clutch, Mike, Joshua, sorry, Renee, Kovo says I love you, hi Kovo, love you too, a bunch of people saying hi, King Golden says I can hear you and I'm here my friend, well King Golden, thank you, Journey Dog Husky, hello Journey, good to see you, Sharuid says yes I can hear you, awesome, I think we're all good, okay. So, welcome to the official Thanksgiving Lovestream. We're all here together to celebrate one another, and I'm here to let all of you know how thankful that I am for you and all of your support, all of your love, everything that you all bring, and everything that you do, your likes, your comments, your love, your support, your subscriptions, everything. I want to be here and celebrate you today and say that I am so thankful for you, every single one of you here, every one of you who is not watching, those of you who have maybe watched 1 or 2 videos or even part of 1 video. I appreciate you as well, because any seconds that you put on this channel, any support, anything, that's much appreciated. So this stream is a celebration of you, so thank you for all of your support. Let's see. Joshua says, cute tum tum, and Josh is fine. Okay, Josh, I'll remember that. Nice to see you. Renee says, did you enjoy your Thanksgiving? I'd like to know, please. Yes, I did, Renee. As a matter of fact, I had a total of 4, you count them 4, Thanksgivings. It was actually originally 5, but I couldn't make it to one of them. I had one on Tuesday with some friends. I had my main one with my family on Thursday, and then there was another Friendsgiving that was going on Thursday night, but I couldn't make it, unfortunately. I had one on Friday night and one on Saturday night. So it's been quite busy, but it was all lovely. Blech. Got something in my mouth. It was all lovely, wonderful food, as you can see from some of you commenting, and a lot of, oh my gosh, just a lot of fun from a lot of people and family and friends, and I wouldn't trade any of it. It was absolutely wonderful. And how was all of your Thanksgiving? I would like to know. For those of you who are in the US, or maybe if you celebrated elsewhere, how was your Thanksgiving? Baby Dragonwater, love you, Sammy. Love you too, Baby Dragonwater. Kovo says, big love. Big love to you, Kovo. I gotta take a deep breath here because of the technical difficulties. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's something in my mouth. Actually, the tongue's sticking out here. Uh, let's see. I do have to clear that pinned message because, as a lot of you probably saw, um, I had to start an hour early. Or I'm sorry, that is way off. I had to start an hour late than I originally said in my YouTube post because I'll get into that in a minute, but I had to start an hour late, so I appreciate you all understanding and being here now. I really, really appreciate you for that and for that little time adjustment. Uh, Coffee Infused. Hi, Coffee says, hello and salutations to you, Samson. Finest cat around. Well, meow. Thank you. Joshy says, I felt thankful I survived my wisdom teeth removal. Ooh. And after almost 2 weeks of being in pain, I'm back to normal. Well, good, Journey. I'm glad that it worked out. And hopefully your cheeks are deflated from the stitches. I remember having that about 7 years ago, and it was not fun, so I understand. Kobo says, you should hug the camera. Well, I will hug the camera once I hear about all your Thanksgivings. How about that? Max says, my Thanksgiving went okay. Oh, went off the screen, sorry. Hold on a second. Max says, my Thanksgiving is okay. I went to my family's place to celebrate. Went to my sister's room. My mother was there, and we cried together. Aw, Max. That's so sweet. And again, my condolences to you. Sherwood says, my Thanksgiving is fine. I hope it is. I hope all of yours is. A. Johnson is here. Hello, A. Johnson. Baby Dragon says, Sammy, I'll just text you on Telegram. I'm not feeling well. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you, Baby Dragon, but it's been a long week, a long Thanksgiving week, and other things have come up, so you all will hear about that in a minute. Thunder, hi Thunder, says, I'm a Brit, so I don't celebrate. Well, Thunder, I'm still going to celebrate you. How's that? Coffee Infused says, we had 2 Thanksgivings at our grandparents' house, had turkey one day and prime rib today. That sounds really good. Prime rib as a Thanksgiving meal? Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Let's see. Mike says, mine was good and awesome. Love you. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. And I'm glad that yours was pretty good. Let's see. Amber says, mine was great. Went to my grandma's house, mother-in-law's. Had lots of food. It's my favorite holiday for that reason. Oh, yes. I agree. It is some of the best food of the year. Besides Christmas and sweets. But, you know, I do enjoy Thanksgiving. Mostly because I get to see my family and friends. And I get to enjoy it with them. And I just, yeah. I'm absolutely thankful for all of them in my life. And all of you, too. Joshy, hi Joshy, says, how are you? Well, Joshy, if I'm being honest, I'm tired. And again, I'll get into that in a second, but it's been a long day today, too. How are you doing? Let's see. Oh, Joey's here. Hi, Joey, the kangaroo. What do you think about my new profile? You mean your profile picture, Joey? Because I can kind of see it, and it looks a little different. From what I can tell, it looks really cute, so yes, I like it. King Golden says, my Thanksgiving was okay, but I caught a cold. Oh, no. So I couldn't go to my family's house. I'm so sorry, King. I hope that you're feeling better, and you do soon. Let's see. Thunder says, much love. Much love to you, Thunder. Always. A. Johnson says, awoo and boop. Here's a boop. Self-boop for you, A. Johnson. Clutch, hello Clutch. Oh, message went away, sorry. Kovo says, I'm thankful for you. Well, I'm thankful for you too, Kovo. Thank you. Savvy Wolf is here. Hi, Savvy. How are you doing? Good to see you here. Akis says, it's been a little while since I've been on one of your live streams. Happy late Thanksgiving. You too, Akis. I'm glad that you're here. It's good to see you and you chatting here too, so I appreciate it. Joshy says, I'm so excited for next weekend. You know what? Me too, Joshy. I am very excited. And it looks like I'll be meeting you, so that's even better. For those of you who don't know, next weekend is Midwest Fur Fest in Rosemont, Illinois in the US. And it is billed one of the biggest furry cons in the world, if not the biggest at the moment. So I'll be going there. I'll hopefully be seeing some of you. I'll be seeing Joshy. So if any of you are going to be going to MFF, I will see you there. Renee says, I'm thinking about buying this new game called Sonic Frontiers. Oh yeah, a friend of mine was telling me about that, and I heard it's pretty good. I'm excited to give it a try if I ever get a chance. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Max says, I'm very thankful for my family and friends that support me. Well, that's good, Max. I agree. To those who are in our lives, we should be grateful for them. Even if we don't always see eye to eye, we should always let them know that we appreciate them. Iru's here. Hi, Iru. Says, hi, how are you feeling? Sending all my cuddles. You are loved. You too, Iru. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Mike says it was good turkey and stuffing. And we need to get together next Anthrocon. Yes, we will do that, Mike. It's a big con, so hopefully I can find you. Chat's going like this. Woo! Can't keep up here. It's good to see you all. I do appreciate you. Thunder says, I thought Anthro was the biggest. Thunder, AnthroCon was at one time the biggest con, but they have since been surpassed by Midwest Fur Fest as of 2019. So they may get back up there in the ranks. They may pass them one day, but as of 2019, they have passed them in attendance. So Midwest Fur Fest is the current, not counting COVID, but the current largest furry convention in the world. Coffee says, I wish I could go to AC. Irony is that I drove by that a week later and got post-con depression. Aww. Well, I hope you make it too. I'd love to meet you, Coffee. Joshy says, I feel like dancing. I'm so hyped. Yeah, me too, Joshy. I am so ready for another con. Like, my last con was last month, but it just seems like 10 years ago at this point. I am so ready for another con. Amber, hi Amber, says, just got a new job. Totally got to save up to go to a convention. Absolutely. I hope your new job is going well. Congratulations. Aki says, MFF seems like a cool furcon to go to. I've always wanted to go there, even if I live on the West Coast. Yes, it is absolutely worth it. And the good news is it's not too far east. It's kind of sort of in the middle, so you don't have to go too far east, but I understand the distance. Joey's here. Hi, Joey. How are you? Let's see. Wow, y'all are chatting tonight, huh? I appreciate that. Let's see. Joshy says, what's everyone's favorite Thanksgiving tradition? For me, it's watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade in the morning. I would have to say sleeping in, going to see my family, having coffee with them, and then digging into the goods. So, in that order. So I do like to sleep in on Thanksgiving. It's quite nice. Let's see. Oh, Savvy's going to Midwest Fur Fest. Well, I hope to meet you too, Savvy. I really hope so. Prince Sapphire. Hello, Prince. How are you? Let's see. It says, that's my first time to go to MFF this year. Can't wait to meet you. I could cuddle and snuggle, and belly rubs. You're adorable. Aw. Well, I hope to meet you too. If you see me around, please don't hesitate to come up to me, because I have a hard time seeing as it is. So you gotta really like come up and like, hey, it's me. Let me know who you are, so I know. And because I have a fair amount of people who come up to me at conventions, and I just want to be sure I know who I'm talking to. So yeah, I don't want to make assumptions on who it is or isn't. So yeah, please let me know. If you see me, come right up to me. I don't bite. Well, debatable. Joey says, how was your day? And something else. Do you play VR chat? My day was, it was okay. Like I said, I'll get into that. But I do play VR chat, but I just don't have a current VR headset. I would like to someday. It's a little finicky without the VR headset, so, maybe one day. I just need to upgrade a few things on my PC before I do that, so, one day I will, I promise. Let's see. Tony Hinshaw. Samson is the kind of furry who doesn't let negativity on social media get to him. I like his personality. He's awesome. Oh, Tony, thank you for that. Um, that brings up a really good point. I try not to let criticism get to me. I try not to let negativity get to me as much as possible. It does occasionally. After all, I'm a human being just like everybody else, and we all have our own self criticisms, and we see others' criticisms, and it kind of capitalizes on our self criticisms. So, believe it or not, it does get to me sometimes, but I have to stop myself first thought that it happens and be like, okay, this is actually not what they mean, or this is not what I think it is. So I need to just let it go. Just let it go, because I don't know them, they don't know me. So who are they to say? And that's where I leave it. So yes, that is a very good critique. Let's see. Uh oh, okay. So Mike says we're getting a hotel in Pittsburgh and leaving early from Ohio. Okay, cool. I'll probably be there on a Thursday, the Thursday before AC, and be there till Monday. That's my plan. King says, I'm going to Anthrocon and MFF, and it will be my first time going to those, and there are no TFF next year. Yeah, well, I hope you make it there, King. I have been invited to TFF, but I was like, considering my time and money, it's kind of hard because it's also short notice because it's in February, so it's like I need to really like plan that in advance, and I didn't really do that this year, so it's gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Uh, Iru says yellow cake be taking notes for Sam's glasses. Times two, like enhancing cyber sight techno eyes with added laser vision and what does that say? Beam scanner. Got it. Okay. Well, I need better vision, Iru. So anything he can do, I believe he can do it. Let's see. Leaky Leak says, "Hey Samson, hello Leaky, how are you? Uh, hope you're doing well. Good to see you here. I gotta scroll back down. My paw does not work too well. Uh, Renee says, true that don't let it get to you, buddy. You're great. Oh, thank you. So are you, Renee. Aki says MFF seems like a cool fur con. I think I already read that actually. Oh, there was a bit of grammatical error in the comment. Okay, which is why I wrote it again. Gotcha. Okay, Keys. It's hard to tell in my head when I'm reading comments, so yeah. So thank you for the correction. I do appreciate good grammar. A confident green chrysoprase carrot of oval gemstone. What a name! Oh, sorry if I butchered that. It says hello. Hello. How do you want me to call you? Uh, Gemstone, maybe? We'll just say Gemstone. Well, it's good to see you here. Thank you for being here. And once again, for those of you just joining, this is the official Thanksgiving love stream. It's simple, just you and me. No guests this time, or nothing, no flashing lights or weird smoke or anything like that, like we did last live stream, which was a bit which was a bit chaotic. But it's just you and me, and I am here to tell you that I appreciate every single one of you. I'm here for you, and I appreciate your support, everything that you do on this channel and for others, and I just, no words can describe how grateful I am to have all of you here. And this Thanksgiving, I just want to dedicate this stream to you, and I hope that you're all doing well and had a great Thanksgiving. And yeah, thank you. Okay, I guess I nailed it, Gemstone. Okay. Iris says, how would you react if Gale Frostbane asked you to join them in directing Fursuit 101 at a con? Oh my gosh, Iru, I would be so enamored. Like, you have no idea. First of all, I love Gale. Gale Frostbane, for any of you who don't know, is an amazing fursuit performer, mascot performer, dancer. They're very talented. They're very knowledgeable, very cute, very, very sweet. I've met them before. and they just, yeah, they're a fountain of knowledge when it comes to furry fandom, mascotting, fursuiting, anything of that nature, conventions, you name it. They are like a go-to person when it comes to anything furry. So not only that, I've admired them for years. I've always liked their work. So if they asked me to like do fursuiting 101, I'd be like, heck yeah, let's do it. You know, I can't say no to this, literally. Funny enough, I did actually go up on stage at one of their panels, one of their fursuiting 101 panels at Anthrocon this past year. And I was kind of like, big fangirling a little bit because I was up there with them and like everybody else. I was just like, oh my gosh, here I am, yes. There is video of it somewhere, so just search up Anthrocon 2022 Fursuiting 101 and you might find me in that video. Let's see. Leak says, I like the ASMR when your plushie turned into a real furry. Aw, yeah. That was literally a shower idea, Leaky. That was like, I was in the shower one day and I was just kind of like, huh, what if I turned from a plushie into like a real plushie, like a moving plushie? That would be interesting. So I did it, and it worked out really well. So I'm glad you enjoyed that video. I do plan on doing maybe a part 2 type scenario someday, so watch out for that. Let's see. Coffee the Furry says, I find it funny how a lot of our family is lactose intolerant. Oh my. Our first Thanksgiving course is water and lactose pills. It's a fun tradition. Well, at least you're staying healthy. At least all of you are staying healthy, because we wouldn't want to get up from the table multiple times during the Thanksgiving dinner, if you know what I mean. So I'm glad that you have your methods. Renee says, so tell buddy, any plans for the holiday season? If so, what are they? I'd like to know. Well, Renee, I have a couple of Christmas ideas lined up. Like last year we did like a white elephant exchange locally with some furries, and I'd like to do that again this year. I'll be going over to my parents' house on Christmas Day and probably my brother's house the same day. Like, we'll have Christmas at my parents' house and then we'll go over to their house. Usually that's what we do. I'll probably go to a couple of fur meets if there are a couple. I think there's a fur bowl that's happening that's Christmas themed, a fur walk that's Christmas themed, and any others that honestly come up, because I love Christmas. I love to be with my friends. So I said, bring it on. Let's do it. Let's celebrate the holiday cheer together. Ooh, the chat just went. So if I miss your message, I apologize, because it's going like that. So yeah. Oh, Panocula's here. Hi, Panda. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I don't know. Let's see. Hold on a second. I need to scroll back up for a second. Man, I gotta stop the scrolling here. This is insane. There we go. Oh, Joshy says, her Fursuit 101 panels are the best and funniest. I actually want to see it in person. It is a trip in person, Joshy. So, I know they'll be at MFF this year, as far as I know, but I don't think they'll be doing it there. I don't know for sure. So, if they are doing it, then you and I should go together. If not, I would love to just meet them again and tell them like how awesome they are. So yeah, I'm excited for that, to see that in person again. Let's see. What are people saying here? King Golden is saying, in 2024, I am trying to go to Anthro Northwest in Seattle, and Eurofurence and FWA and TFF. Wow, that's quite a lineup and all over the place, King. I really want to go to Eurofurence someday. That's one of my goal conventions. I don't know when, but someday I will be going to Germany to Eurofurence. And also Confuzzled in the UK. So hopefully I can make it over there, maybe knock them both out at the same time. Who knows? Even though they're kind of far apart from each other, but maybe I can do it. I don't know. We'll see. I wish you the best on your adventures there. Mouse being weird. Whoa, chat just went like that again. My bad. Again, if I missed your message, I apologize. the chat will like stop and then it'll just like jump back up. So if your message went bye-bye, just feel free to type it again. Let's see. Renee says, may I ask, do you like playing sports or working out at a gym? If not, it's cool. Been working out. I love working out. Guess you can say I'm a gym rat. Well, Renee, I did a couple sports when I was growing up. I did baseball and I did martial arts. I was very active in the gym back in college, and I'd like to get back to that. But COVID, kind of like with everything shutting down, it kind of really lost my motivation. So I'm trying to get that back a little bit. But yes, I do enjoy it. I enjoy taking walks. I enjoy meal planning. I enjoy all that stuff, even though this kind of speaks for itself. But I also love to eat. So there's like a battle that goes on sometimes. But yeah, I do enjoy those things. Oh yeah, Coffee Infused says, I think it's a really good ASMR where you cuddle the camera and call us good boys/girls, always popular. Yes, I agree, Coffee. I am planning another ASMR of that caliber, but it's going to be sort of a role play scenario, so stay tuned for that. And that seems to be the one that gets a lot of attention, so I might do it again. And if people like it, then I'll keep doing it. Oh, Gemstone apparently is Michael Stepfarm. Hello. Hello, Michael. Good to see you. I like the name, by the way. I think I already said that. Panda says, I have a good Thanksgiving at my uncle's. Well, that's good, Panda. I'm glad. I'm glad you could be with your family. Thunder is saying, next year, we'd love to have you here. Yes, I think that's what that says. Yes. I would love that too, Thunder. Whether it be next year or the year after, I don't know when. But yeah, I really want to make it out to to Europe in general. Like, not only for furry cons and friends, but because history. I love history, and I want to see places out there. So yeah, in fact, a lot of my family is from the Ireland area, so I'd like to visit that someday. So who knows? I'd love to hit it all in one go, perhaps. If not, I'll make multiple trips. Let's see. Kovo says you should make Santa ASMR. Kovo, be careful. You don't want to get ahead of yourself there. I may or may not already have plans for that, so you'll see. You'll see. Alright, I'm going to change position for a second. My scarf doesn't like me today. It's a little warm. Let's see here. Amber says, I'm excited for more ASMR content. Yes, Amber, me too. I'll also get into why that content has been lacking for a little bit in a second, but let's just put it this way. Before I get into it, there's been a lot of serious things going on, and I don't want to bring down things too much because it's actually quite a lot. Like, quite a lot has happened in the past few weeks, and some of you know, some of you don't, but I'll explain it to everybody here when I get a minute. But yeah, let's just say content has been lacking because there has been a lot of things that have not been going my way. So sorry to say, that is the reality, but we all gotta fight through it, right? So anyway, I'll get to that in a second. Renee says, when you need to help find something that helps you get moving, I use a treadmill at my gym and helps me give a heavy sweat. Yes, Renee, I do like cardio training. Probably out of everything besides weightlifting, that's my favorite is cardio. It's just building up my stamina is the key. It's just, for me, it takes a while. I tend to breathe really hard and I tend to like get winded very quickly, so I'm trying to like move that on to something else, to a better state. So yeah, maybe I will. Aw, Michael/Gemstone is leaving. Okay, bye, Michael. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Joshy says, the plushie video you did was adorable. I finally managed to turn you into a real kitty fox. Yes, Joshy, you must be magical. I think I used some of your magic to make it happen. Oh, Shadow's here. Hi, Shadow. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, nothing to say but surprise me, says Renee. Oh, fair enough. Speedy's here. Hi, Speedy. There's gives a boop. There's a boop. Utopian says, "Oh, hi, Utopian. How are you?" Says, "Hi. How are you? Good to see you. I'm glad that you're here." um, Amber says, "Don't worry about the videos then. Take care of yourself and your life first. I hope things get better." Thank you, Amber. I really, really appreciate that because it's been a battle. And I think it is a good time to talk about it at this moment. So I'll read these last few and then I'll get to it. Coffee says depression sucks. I just feel that having someone there to help you get up is so much earlier or so much easier rather. Not even a relationship like a roommate or you're good friends with. I agree, Coffee. I've been hanging out with my friends a lot. I've been seeing my family a lot more. That has helped a lot. I've been talking to them on Discord, social media, and other places, seeing them in person, and it does help. It really does. So helping them, they help you come back up. Basically, and you help them. They help you, you help them. It's a really good exchange. Find good people in your life. Shadow, I'm doing great. I'm doing okay. Could be better, but I'm hanging in there. Um, let's see. Renee says, I can relate. Back in August, I was lifting weights and one of the weights fell off. Oh, that hurts. Hit you in the foot. Ow. Had to go to the ER and it was broken. I couldn't go to the gym or work. I had to. Oh, you had to do it at home. Okay, well, I hope you're feeling better, Renee. That sucks. I've had many close calls like that, so I don't know exactly how that feels, but I've, almost dropped them, and it almost got me. So I hope you're doing better now. Oh, Akis has a good question. Have you ever been to any cons in any Asian countries? I have not, Akis. I would like to go to like Japan meeting of furries in Japan, JMOF. I'd like to go to. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's one in. Oh, help me. Indonesia. Am I right in saying that there's a furry con over there? I can't remember exactly, but yeah. JMOF I know is one of them. I'd like to go to that one someday, but I have not been to any currently. I've only been to American ones at this moment. I would also like to try out some Canadian ones. I know there's one in Argentina. There's one in Brazil. So maybe make it down there someday. I want to travel the world and I want to see furries. So wham wham, double whammy. That'd be great. Uh oh, Tokyo is such a fun place to be. I bet it is. I hear good things all the time. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of fur. King says, I heard that it was going to be a snowstorm in my hometown in New Jersey. Ooh, King, I heard about the giant buffalo snowfall that happened last week. You're up there in that snow belt, so I can understand that it's probably it's pretty chaotic up there. It gets bad here too, but it does not get as bad as up there. So my appreciation to you and your snow survival, shall we call it? Let's see. Hmm. Shadow says, I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I did, Shadow. How was yours? I had a total of 4 Thanksgivings, so hope yours was good too. Hi Uni, says, hey, say hi, Brazil. Are you from Brazil, Uni? Because if you are, hello. It's good to see you. Uh, uh, oh yeah. I want to travel the world and I want to see furries. I've never felt more seen. That's fair, Amber. Good comparison. I like it. Uh, oh yeah, Akis, thank you. It's actually 2 people said it, I think. Somebody, yeah, Sharua had said it too. Infirmity, that's in Taiwan. Yeah, okay, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I hear it's nice. I've always wanted to go to Taiwan. I hear it's beautiful, and I hear it's quaint and it's chill. So hey, maybe I'll go to that one. I've yet to meet a Taiwanese furry. That'd be interesting. King says a heavy snowstorm in Colorado and Canada. Oh dear. Well, I hope y'all are staying safe out there. Uni says, yes, I'm from Brazil, and how are you? Well, it's good to see you, and I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you doing? Well, I'm glad to be hearing from you, and also Iru is from Argentina. We have Thunderstorm from England, so y'all are just coming in and rating the stream, so thank you for being here, honestly. Um, Someone's asking what cheese is. I don't know what cheese is. I think it's a rare bird species in the South. Uh, Okay, baby dragon. I hope you sleep well. If I don't talk to you, feel better. Okay. So, I think this is a good time to get into a few things. One, why the stream was delayed, and two, why some videos have been lacking lately. Um, I think I should start it off from the beginning of near the beginning of this month. I'll say is when things really started to like go downhill for me. And warning, this is a little personal. I won't be dispelling any personal information or like thoughts that don't want to be shared. But this is only from my own perspective. So just be aware that things are going to get a little heavy for a moment. It started off this month when I went to my grandparents' house because they needed some help, and so I helped them out because they were gonna leave for vacation. So that was nice. After that, I decided to go to the local assisted living home where my grandma was living because uh, she hasn't been doing well these past few years. She was diagnosed with dementia. She had some health problems, like she had some hip problems, and she just wasn't doing well. So something told me just go see her. So I did, and I sat in that waiting area for like maybe 45 minutes waiting for her, and she came out and she didn't even recognize me. So that was a rough day. Eventually, I did get to talking to her, and she did remember me eventually. Like it took some convincing, but she remembered me. And that's the moment that I realized that her condition was getting worse. So I'm glad I got to go see her, and I just remember we had a good conversation. She remembered some things, other things she didn't. She called me my nickname from when I was growing up. She used to call me a certain name, and I won't say it because it's a little embarrassing. But she called me that, so that's how I knew that she remembered me officially by the time we were done. Um, so I left. I told her goodbye, and I'll see you soon. And I got in the car and I was driving home, and I just felt crushed because I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is my grandma. This is the like a second mom to me. Like this is how she's doing. It's insane to think this is how it's going, and I feel really bad just like watching her decline. But it's okay. We got it sorted out. She remembered me, and we had a good conversation. That's the takeaway from this. Um, the next thing that happened was about a week or two later after that incident. Um, and Renee, yes, I'm doing okay. Uh, so about a week, it was like 2 weeks later, I think, from that time. I got a call. I was at work. I got a call from my mom that my uncle, her older brother, um, randomly and like unexpectedly passed away. That was her older brother, and that was my first uncle. So he had an aneurysm in his chest, and nobody expected it, and everybody was absolutely shocked because he was a young guy. He was in his mid 60s. He was active in everything that he did. He has two grown kids now. He's been married for like 30 some years, and I knew him pretty well. Like we were somewhat close, but not like close. But it was still a shock, right? So that happened. I just remember going home that day after work and feeling like, wow, first grandma's condition and now this. I can't believe this. So uh, we went out to Pennsylvania where the funeral was. That was hard. But it was good to see family and friends and everybody who showed up. Um, and I got to see everybody, talk to them, and like this guy was like, my uncle was absolutely healthy. Like he had no major health problems, no major surgeries. He had no conditions, nothing like that. It was just he was sitting in his chair one day and he told his wife, he's like, "Honey, I just don't feel good. Like I don't feel good." So they rushed him to the hospital, and by the time he got there, it was too late. So that hurt. That was hard. So I spent some time with my family. I was there for them, helping them, and making sure they had everything they needed. Um, so thank you, Max, for saying that, and thank you, Mike and Baby Dragon. Yeah. Um, and well, it doesn't end there, unfortunately. I really like I said as a disclaimer, heavy stuff. So I apologize if any of you are feeling the weight. I don't intend for you to feel that much weight. So just know that this is coming from my heart, and this is why things have been kind of up and down for me lately. So, well, the last straw was actually this past week. Um, we were after it was after my uncle's funeral. We kind of started to get back up, and we were mourning and talking to family, and everybody's been doing good. Well, then, I didn't think this would happen so soon. Um, I got a phone call again. This was, I think, Monday or Tuesday this past week, just this past week. My mom called me, and she let me know that my grandma, the one that I went to see, the one that has been having dementia and other things, um, she also has passed away. So, yeah, like I couldn't believe it. I asked her, "Are you being serious? Like, are we sure about this? Are they sure that she's?" Yeah, they're sure. So, yeah, like she had she had had some hip problems, and I guess she never recovered from them because she was a little older. She was in her 80s, so we all kind of expected it, and we also expected this to happen in a way because when you have dementia, the decline is either fast or slow or pretty mid, and it can sneak up on you at any moment. Like there's no telling when that person is going to be done. So we expected it, but at the same time, we were just kind of like we were really hoping she would make it through the holidays one more time, but she didn't. So that brings me to today. Uh, yeah, basically, Max. Yes, two deaths in 1 week. Uh, that's where I was today. I got up and I went to my grandma's funeral today. So that's why I had to move the stream back because originally it was supposed to go until a certain time, and like I had thought it was going to be done at a certain time, so I moved the stream back. But um, here I am now, and it's like I can't believe all that happened. Like I'm honestly, I'm still I'm still like in that state of limbo of like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe all this just happened, like in less than a month, and it's during the holidays, so it's still fresh in the mind, and it's hard to say the least to experience it during the holidays. But that's what's been happening. So if you haven't been seeing videos or if you haven't been really hearing from me, that's why. It's I'm taking the time to be with my family, and I'm taking the time to work on myself, make sure I'm doing okay, making sure they're doing okay. And I have to be honest with you, I'm doing okay. It is heavy on the mind, but I'm working through my own process of mourning, and I'm making sure I'm healthy mentally and physically. And as is my family, they're doing well as well. I saw them today, and they're all doing okay. Yeah, so, but I want to encourage all of you, and I really appreciate all the messages that I'm seeing. Like, you all are giving off such beautiful words, and I appreciate your condolences to my family and all of your sweet words, and like it means the world. Honestly, like reading all of it as I'm talking is just I couldn't ask for anything better. So thank you. But as I was saying, the takeaway from this, okay, is I am absolutely thankful for them as well. My uncle, my grandma, like, they both were pillars in my life. My uncle inspired me to do anything that I put my mind to. He was that type of guy. He really he went after what he wanted and he got it. My grandma, same thing. She achieved her life goals and she lived a really good life, and she cared so much for her grandkids, me being one of them, and her kids, and she was a she was just a rock in our family, as is my uncle. My uncle was one of the smartest guys I ever met, if not the smartest guy I ever met. And for that reason, I am thankful that they are in my life, that I got to have an uncle like that, I got to have a grandma like that. Like, I would not trade them for any other people who ever lived. And I am absolutely grateful that I got to know them and I got to have them and call them family. So that's the excuse me, that's the main thing that I want to put out there is it's sad, yeah. We're very sad that all this happened, but at the end of the day, I am absolutely grateful that they got to be here. I got to know them and I got to be their family. So, for those of you who are out there, maybe struggling with loss or struggling with similar type situations, my condolences to you. But just know that we can always smile because they were in our lives and we knew them and we loved them and they loved us. I know where they are. I'm going to see them again someday. They're both in a better place. So it's not over then. It's not over yet. You know? So that's what's been going on in my life. And seeing your guys' comments, seeing all of your comments over the past few weeks of support and like even just like random comments on older videos, like I've seen some of you poking your comments in there here and there. I've seen you on Discord, even though I haven't been very active there. I've seen you on Telegram and other places, just like sending your love, even if you didn't know what was happening. That means a lot, and I want to thank you for that too. Like, it's just it really gets in my heart, and all of you do, and I appreciate it. So that's all I wanted to say. That's what's been going on in my life. It's not been easy, but at the end, it's worth it. So, let's see. Yes. Lindsay. I think that's Lindsay. Yes, Lindsay. If you got here late, you'll probably have to rewatch the stream later because I just went on a whole tangent of what's been going on. But since you asked, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well too. It's good to see you. Amber says that's a great outlook. Although they're not with you physically, keep making them proud, and you deserve it. They deserve it. Yes. Thank you for saying that, Amber. That is very true. I agree, and I'm sure I still do make them proud. Yeah, Shadow says, and when you're ready to come back more stronger, we aren't going anywhere. Well, thank you, Shadow. And I'm sure I will be stronger coming back from this. Like, I miss YouTube so much, and I miss creating so much. It's just been one thing after another lately, and I can't wait to like get back in and like just use this as a way to cope, but also a way to like flow my creativity and entertain all of you at the same time. Like, that's such a gift, you know? Let's see. Renee says, I can relate to you. Last year, my grandmother passed away from an illness. My dad had to go to the hospital every day. Yep, same here. And one day, she passed away in her sleep. I had to drop out of class. Aw. Well, my condolences to you too, Renee. I know what it's like to, sit day after day in a hospital. It's not fun, but it's love is what it is. Let's see here. Kaylin says hugging. Aw, a hug for you too, Kaylin. Thank you. King says the same thing. Hugs for you too, and Joshi. Thank you guys for all your hugs. It warms the heart, And I can't scroll down apparently. There we go. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate that. Um, let's see. Willie says, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, Willie. I really appreciate it. Mike Miller says all the hugs, and so does Baby Dragon Water. Thank you. Thank you for the hugs. Kalen says, Cuddles and Snuggles, we're all here for you and family forever. Yes, I honestly do see you all as family, and I couldn't ask for a better one at that. You know, even though I have my family related by blood and love them a lot, I also have you guys as my family that I have chosen, and you've chosen me as well. So thank you for being here. Yes, Shadow, I agree. I don't want to rush anything because when I rush things, I tend to make things that I'm not proud of. Like when I rush a project or a video or something, it usually doesn't go the way that I would like. So, yeah, I agree. I don't want to rush anything. I want to take my time and make it whatever I need it to be. So, thank you for saying that. Oh, Josh, you lost one of your dogs. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing well. Hope your morning is okay. Let's see. Oh, Sharud's gonna leave. Okay, bye, Sharud. Thank you for coming, and hugs back to you. Um. King Golden says the Super Mario Brothers movie is next year. I hope they get excuse me, burps. Excuse me. I hope that I get a seat at the AMC theaters. You know, King, I'm hearing mixed reviews about that show or that movie. I don't know how it's gonna turn out because I heard good things and bad things. I don't know. Amber says, please make sure you take care of yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but you are loved and appreciated. We love you. Oh, Amber. Love you too, and love all you too. Thank you so much. Renee says, take as much time as you need. I'm good at waiting. Remember to rest and recover. Thank you, Renee. There has been a lot of rest happening, so I think that's why I feel as good as I do, because I expected I would feel a lot worse, and I do feel, I still feel the weight of it, but I have taken the time to relax and just like clear my mind, make sure everything's okay. So I've been doing that, you know. So thank you for saying that. Kaylon says I love your plushies. Well, thank you. I think you mean these back here, Kaylon. Because if so, that is one of the plushie collections that is around this house. Willie says, I lost my dog this January. I miss her. Oh, Willie. Well, I'm sure you do. And, you know, I think about the pets that I've had in my life, too. And they never really get replaced. They just, you know, they always fill that heart. They fill that space in your heart, and it's only that shape of them that they can fill. Lindsay says, I'm sorry for your loss. I never have been there, so because my grandparents passed away last year before Christmas. I'm sorry. I have been there. Sorry, I didn't mean to butcher that. Yes, it is hard, Lindsay, and especially during the holidays, like that just sucks. Like, there's no way around that. It sucks. So I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're recovering as well. Even though it's been a year, you can still feel that, you know, you still feel that grief. So I hope it's a lot better. Shadow says 2022 has been a crappy year in terms of people of passing. Yes, it has, Shadow. I don't know what's been going on, but it seems to be happening more and more, and that's why I'm really hoping that 2023 is a much better year, which I believe it will be. Skylar's fans says, hi Samson, how's it going? Well, hugs to you, Skylar. Thank you for being here. It's going okay. How are you? Kaylon says, Samson is so adorable, cuteness like a big soft plushie. Well, you know, maybe it's just the belly, maybe it's the paws, maybe it's my giant head. I don't know what it is, but, you know, I am plushie material. If you squish me, I go fluff. So, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Skylar says, I missed you. I missed you too, Skylar. Yeah, I think I've seen you comment on a few of my videos, if I'm not mistaken, so thank you for being here. Renee says, is that Blue from Blue's Clues in the background? Yes. I love that show. When I was a kid, they made a movie. Oh, really? I was a kid, they made a movie on Paramount Plus. Is there a movie on Paramount Plus? I didn't know that. But yes, that is Blue back there, Renee. That is my Blue plushie, and I love her to death. She is One of my favorites, and I also loved that show growing up, so that's why I got her. King says I'm trying to go to a movie theater to go see Super Mario Brothers movie next year. Hope it's not packed. Well, King, like I said, I've seen mixed reviews, so I'd say there's a 50-50 chance that it will be packed and it won't be packed. So hopefully you get a seat. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Thunder says, check your Telegram when you're ready. I will do that, Thunder. If we have a little intermission here on the stream, or if I check it after the stream, I will do that. I promise. Mike says, lost my sister. She was awesome. She takes me everywhere. Aw, Mike, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope your grieving is okay and you're doing better. It's hard when it's a sibling. You know, I haven't lost any of my siblings. I only have one, but I imagine when the time comes, I will be very heartbroken because I love my brother to death. I do. But I hope you're doing well after that. Let's see. Skylar says, I lost my Nana's husband back in April this year, a month before I graduated high school. Ooh, that hurts. Me and my Nana both missed him too, but I had some good 22 moments, like got to visit King's Dominion and got 800 out of 900. Well, I'm glad you have the memories to remember, you know, the good memories to look back on. Because here's the thing. There's a saying that I like. It's Latin, and it means memento mori. Some of you may have heard that before, but essentially, loosely translated, it means remember death, because the truth is, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. So you can just never be ready for it. You can never really prepare yourself for it when it happens to you or to anybody else. So, you know, let's remember that, and let's remember that our hearts are in the right place, and you know, let's be sure that we know what we have done in this life is worth it. And yeah, that's all I really have to say is let's just remember it and let's be prepared. Yeah. Lindsay says I'm doing well and hanging in there. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to hear that. It takes time. We all take time to heal on our own terms, so let us do that. Let's see. Amber says, yes, I want to see the new Blue's Clues movie. They all have the old teachers in it. Oh, really? It looks so cute. That's pretty cool, Amber. I might have to check that out myself. Renee says, it's called Blue's Clues Lost in New York. Really? I never heard about it. Looked interesting. You should check out the trailers. Huh. Or look up the trailers. I would love to, Renee, because I love Blue's Clues, like I said, and even if it is Steve or Joe or Josh, like, really, Blue's Clues is in one of my top 5, like, kids shows, like, that I grew up on, so I'll have to check it out. Thank you for saying that. Dark Cameron. Hi, Dark. How are you? Cameron, how are you doing? It's been a while. It says, good evening. Good evening to you. How are you? Oh, it's okay. Mike says it's called Big Blue City. Okay. I'll look them both up. A. Johnson says, lost one of my pet roosters. I'm sorry to hear that, A. Johnson. It's, you know, going back to the whole pet thing, you never really forget pets and you never can replace them either. So, I hope that you're doing okay, and I'm sorry to hear that. Skylar says, my goals for 2023, get 1K subs and travel more and ride a lot of roller coasters. Oh, that sounds like fun. Six Flags, Cedar Point, Kings Island, and of course, Hershey Park. Yes, Skylar, I have been to Six Flags and Cedar Point. I think I walked through Kings Island, but I didn't ride anything. But I've never been to Hershey Park. That sounds like a good time. So I hope you have a good time. And I hope you meet your goals, too. Aki says, I grew up on Blue's Clues. Excuse me. I grew up on Blue's Clues as well. It was part of my childhood. Same here, Akis. That was one of my favorite shows growing up. Like that and like Peanuts, like the Charlie Brown and Snoopy. I loved Sesame Street. I loved the old classic cartoons like Looney Tunes. I love those. Yeah, I have a whole list, you know. and Blue's Clues is one of my favorites. Renee says, if you do play the Sonic Frontiers game, maybe you can review it. Like, you can review if like to do it is that is. I'm sorry, I kind of got lost there, Renee. You mean like do like a game review? I could probably do that, maybe on TikTok or something. Only because my YouTube channel is geared toward a very specific type of content, so I want to keep it that way, you know? But I'll check it out. Uni says, hug for you. I'll hug for you too, Uni. Thank you. Thank you so much. And again, thank you all for, your love and your support after that long tangent that I went on about what's been going on. It's not been easy, but I really appreciate seeing all of your words and love and everything in this chat alone. Like, it's absolutely beautiful to hear from you and see from you. So thank you. Haruko's here. Hi, Haru. How are you? Good to see you, Green Pops. Let's see. Skylar says, I know you have a Discord, which I can't use. I do have 3 ways of communicating: StreamYard, iMessage, and YouTube comments. Also, my favorite TV show is Bluey. Oh, Bluey the dog. Yeah. I've not gotten into Bluey, Skylar, but I hear many furries recommend it to me all the time, so I might have to start watching it. Dark Cameron says, I'm doing great trying to keep up with university. Well, what year are you right now, Dark? Because I'm curious. And what's your major? Because I imagine maybe I can guess it. Nah, I have no idea. What's your major? I'm curious. Utopia says, you liked all the shows with furries. Yeah, surprise, right? I can't really understand why I would like all the shows with furries. Like, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing weird going on here, you know? I'm not a furry. What are you talking about? You got me, Dystopia. Yes. Okay, Renee, yes, game review, okay. Prince Sapphire says, have I played Super Mario 64 when I was a kid? Yes, I have. I have played that, Prince. So bit of a funny story about that. Excuse me. I didn't own a Nintendo 64 like officially when I was little, but my parents would rent the system back when you could do that at video stores. I'm kind of old, so that we could do that. But my friends also had systems, and we would go over there and play it, and we played the crap out of it. Like, I think my brother beat it all in one sitting. I don't know how he did it, but like, we just took a day and we beat it, and we like switched controller back and forth, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah. I have played that, and funny story about that is I have a Nintendo 64 now. It's in the bedroom, and I have Super Mario 64 for it, right? However, I'm stupid because we have a used game store that's in town where I live, and then I bought it again, not realizing that I already had it. So I actually have 2 copies of the game currently. So, dummy. Anyway, I'm trying to sell the other one. It's not a big deal. I can at least get my money back. But yes, currently I have played it before, and I have 2 copies. I don't know how, but I do. So, yeah. Oh, cool, Dark Cameron. Second year bachelor's degree in radiology or radiography. Yes. Oh, very cool. Well, I respect that field. It's definitely needs people, so go to it and pursue your dreams. Yeah, Shadow, ain't nothing wrong with loving furry movies. I absolutely agree. In fact, yesterday I watched Fantastic Mr. Fox, which was quite good. I have seen it before, but it has been quite a while, and it was a treat seeing it again. So I love that movie. Oh, Mike, you don't have to do that. I don't need any money. That's awfully sweet of you, but really, you don't need to give me anything. You just have to give me a hug when I meet you. How about that? Um, that's a really nice gesture, but it is not necessary. Thank you, though. I really appreciate that. Uh, Renee says I go to community college, so I can transfer, get a grooming academy, and be a pet groomer. Oh, that's cool. I love cats and dogs. Dogs mostly. Understandable. Well, I wish you the best, Renee. I hope that you can get your dreams and that you can capture them. Um, I I knew one of my friends was a dog groomer one time, but like by trade. So they really enjoyed it because dogs are awesome. So are cats, you know? Unfortunately, Archie's not here currently, so I can't show off my baby. But yeah, I do enjoy cats as well. Let's see. Skylar says, I did graduate this year, May 23rd. Well, congratulations. That's a day before my birthday, Skylar. From high school called Moncan. Okay, well, congrats. Skylar, what are your plans now? Do you plan to go to college? Do you plan to start working or start your own business or career? What do you have on deck next? Let's see. Shadow says my two favorite furry movies are Zootopia and The Bad Guys. Shadow, good point. I do love Zootopia. I've only seen like a portion of Bad Guys. I unfortunately fell asleep last time I watched it, so I did not finish it. But the first half that I watched, it's absolutely amazing. So I need to get it again. I need to watch it all the way through and commit to it. So I agree. Just based on the half that I saw, I agree. Let's see. Excuse me. Skylar says out of the three I mentioned, StreamYard, iMessage, or YouTube comments. Skylar, I don't have an iPhone, sadly. I've never really heard of StreamYard and YouTube comments. I can communicate in, but those are public, so like that's not really the most ideal way to like communicate if you want to do private messaging. Do you have a Fur Affinity account or a Twitter? That might be more ideal for you or me. If I had an iPhone, I probably would, but yeah, Android. Sorry, iPhone users, Android. Oh, King says I'm graduating next year, June 24th, 2023, after my 18th birthday. Well, congrats. Early congratulations, King. I hope that this semester is going well for you. Renee says, I love that movie. I saw it back when I was a sophomore in high school. Uh, would that be Fantastic Mr. Fox, Renee? Curious. Excuse me. A little fur stuck in my throat. Aki says, Fantastic Mr. Fox is an underrated Wes Anderson movie. I rewatched it a couple months ago, and honestly, I thought it was amazing. I agree, Akis. It is like, whoa, like the art style, the humor, the music, everything about that movie I love. Like, it's honestly ahead of its time. I know it only came out like 10 years ago, but like it holds its own. It's in a lot of ways it's underrated, but it's so good every time I see it. I love it. Oh, hi Ace. How are you? Good to see you. And yes, it is just me tonight. Glad that you stopped by. Uh, let's see here. Thunder gives a cat face. Meow. By the way, Thunder, I need purring, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry. Let's see. I can't scroll. Pause. Can't scroll. Apparently. Uh. Oh yes, Shadow. The furry fandom does love Mr. Wolf. Oh yes. I I like Mr. Wolf, but I also like the Mayor Foxington. Like, little, yeah, yeah, a little sweaty, you know. I love I love Mayor Foxington. She's adorable and just makes me swoon. So like, yeah, Mr. Wolf, yes, but like Mayor Foxington, yes, please. Renee says, may I ask, do you have any high school memories? You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm curious. Well, Renee, my high school was a excuse me, was a post-secondary high school, meaning that I was homeschooled all throughout up until college, and post-secondary meaning it was a 2 day a week school program where we went to high school and took well, we went to a building and we all gathered there, and we would work through high school credits. So like if you needed a chemistry lab, or if you needed a math lab, or like some kind of a history credit, or even gym like PE, physical ed, you could go there and do it. So that was 2 days a week. Um, the only standing memories I have from high school are being a loner. I didn't really have many friends back then. I maybe had like two or three that I really talked to and trusted. Um, Omani's here. Hi, Omani. Um, I I also remember my graduating class being only 7 people large. Like 7 people was my graduating class. I was the student speaker, and I just remember speaking really well that day. And then I was the commencement speaker the next year. I came back. Um, and let's see, other than that, I just remember having a good time with friends, like the friends that I did have. I remember learning a lot. That's high school is where I learned that I wanted to be into psychology. Like I wanted to go to school, be in college for psychology. It was sophomore year that I learned that, and I was like, I love this, and I don't want to turn away from it because it's what I want to do. So that's how I discovered that. So those are the current memories that I want to remember. I think that's a really good question. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, Thunder. Was gonna say, when me and Libra come see you, we'd love to stream with you. Yes, absolutely, Thunder. Um, for those of you who don't know, Thunder and Libra Deer, they are good friends, and we've been, kind of kicking around an idea that either I go visit them or they visit me. So maybe one day we'll see them on stream someday. You never know. They're also very cute, so please. Please, Thunder, let's do that together. I would love that. Oh, Aki says I had a crush on both Mr. Wolf and Diane Foxington when I first saw the movies. Yes, same here. Um, I saw Foxington and I was just like, who is she? Who are you? So, but anyway, I'm getting a little blushy. Don't mind me. um, yeah. Yes, Amber. You see. Yes. Uh, let's see. Oh, it just did it again. It went like, so my apologies. Ace says, so now that Twitter is kind of broken, has your friend who makes fursuits looked into other websites to do business on? If you're talking about Chuzzlepuff / Yellowcake, he, so here's what I understand based on how he does his fursuits. He directs himself to other people, like directly, like if that makes sense. If he usually someone will tell him like, hey, I have a friend who's looking for a fursuit or looking for a maker, and it's usually word of mouth. So like he'll usually do a lot of his business on Telegram, or he'll do it on through email or some other medium. But Twitter is like a mainstay for him. I just know that most of his commissions currently come from people who like know about him and kind of refer him to someone else. So his business is very like local, as it were. I think the closest person or the furthest person he's ever done a suit for lives in Chicago. No, sorry, Texas. And that's a mutual friend. So you see where that kind of goes is like it's only through like contacts that he really knows, or like someone else that he knows is friends with, and so on and so forth. So I told him he should make a website, and he wants to. He just doesn't have the time. So I told him I'd help him, maybe one day. So we'll see. Akiz is gonna go. Bye, Akiz. Hope you have a nice day too. It was good to see you here. Thank you for coming. Utopian says, I take psychology classes or class. I'm taking a psychology class in college right now. Well, awesome, Utopian. What kind of psychology is it? Cognitive, social? Is it excuse me, cognitive behavioral therapy, or is it like neurology? Let me know. I'm interested. Thunder says, no, you're cute, and also the purr would really be for everyone. I agree, Thunder. When you're right, you're right. The purr is for everybody. Absolutely. It's honestly a treat for me, so I don't see why not, right? Uh, Renee says, I did have good memories in high school. PE was my best subject, and so was math, although people bullied because I get mad and I almost got suspended for fights and bit them. Oh dear, Renee. Well, I hope that hope you didn't get in too much trouble. I can't really relate to that because I was the quiet kid, so I was kind of the outcast in the school. I didn't really, bother with anybody. I just kind of like went off and did my own thing. So, um, gym was fun. Like PE was fun. I grant that, but yeah, just I didn't really want to pick fights. But to each their own. Uh, Ace says, if you want to visit me, you'll have to take a plane to Ottawa. Our minus 20 degrees Celsius winters, your fursuit might not even be warm enough. Ace, I that's debatable. I think the coldest weather that I've ever fursuited in officially is about -5 degrees Fahrenheit. So I can't, unfortunately, I can't convert that in my head Celsius. So just look it up. -5 degrees Celsius. So, and I was fine. Like I was comfortable. Like it was actually my old bodysuit, which had less padding. So, I think I'll be okay. And I'm used to it getting pretty cold here in Ohio too. So, over time you get used to it. So, I doubt that I'll have any problems. Plus, I like the cold. So, hey. Let's see. King says my crush in Secret Life of Pets is Gidget. I can see it. I can see it, King. I don't blame you there. Leaky says, I love your video when the plushie turned into a real furry fursuit. Leaky, you're not the first person to say that. There's been maybe 3 or 4 other comments in this stream alone who have said that. So I guess that video did pretty well. I was saying earlier, if you weren't here, that was like a shower idea. Like I was literally in the shower and I thought of it. I was just like, what if I turn into like a real creature from being a plushie? That would be interesting. That would be a really that'd be a really good idea. And when I got out of the shower, I was like, that's a kind of a stupid idea, but I did it anyway, and it did really well. So you wouldn't believe how many ideas go through these ears. Like they go in one ear and out the other. Sometimes they stick to the wall, and other times they fall short. Like some of you don't know, but there are times where I film a video and I throw it out because I don't like it, or I think it's dumb, or I think it's not good enough, and I should probably excuse me. I should probably upload that footage someday. That might be interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of ideas that kind of float around. So who knows? Leaky says my birthday was November 25th. Well, happy birthday! Happy belated birthday now, Leaky. Hope you had a good time. Utopian. It's general psychology. Okay. One of the general ed credits. I'm not majoring in it. It is really interesting. Yes, it is. I did like general psych. So general psych covers pretty much all the basics of psychology. It touches on different like subcategories of psychology here and there, but for the most part, it's absolutely fascinating. Oh, Static Sparks here. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. If you've been here for a while, this is the first time I'm seeing you. Hope you're doing well. Says, I was the outcast, kids as well, being the kid who went with the undiagnosed autism. Yes. There were a lot of those growing up. Like back when I was in high school, it was known, but it wasn't fully understood like we know it today. So yeah, I can understand the struggle. Like there's a lot of kids that have been like that and probably are still like that. So, I get where you're coming from. I just saw Josh Plushy say, "Here's Joshy." Yes, like this. Here's Joshy. That'd be a really cute video, Joshy. King says, I would see you on the next live stream, friend. I hope you stay safe and hope you do feel better very soon. Thank you, King. That means a lot. And I appreciate you saying that. Excuse me. Oh, yes. Renee says, took a psych class in 2018, learned about DID, dissociative identity disorder, It's rare mental condition where the person has two or more personalities in one body. Yes, Renee, that is actually it happens more than you think it does. It used to be called multiple personality disorder, I believe. That was the old name. And a lot of it stems from trauma or unchecked trauma or some kind of an experience that somebody had, and oftentimes they develop other personalities to like disassociate. It's not their fault. It's just kind of what happened to their brain. So it is an interesting concept. I've never met someone with it, but I imagine I have maybe in passing. So, like I said, it's more common than we think it is. I see the scarf. Scarf to throw. Thunder. No thought, only fluff. All fluff up here. All this fluff up here, Thunder. You have no idea. Dark Hammond says, honestly, I think. Whoop, it just went off the screen. Pardon me. Dark Hammond says, honestly, I think the plushie video was the first one I saw. Well, then. It seems like an inception. So if that's the first video you saw, then congrats. I was telling somebody earlier on the stream that I plan to make something of a part 2 to that video. I'm still working out how to do it exactly. I'm thinking maybe do a roleplay type scenario, but we'll see. Maybe in the new year, who knows? Ace says, Winterlude, look it up. I used to go as a kid. Lots of winter activities to do. Might be fun to go in fursuit. You know, maybe it does, Ace. I'm guessing there's like snow activities, like sledding, skiing, that type of thing, if I'm not wrong. Oh, Mike says, I love your YouTube. Welcome home. Yes, Mike. Thank you for saying that. That video, unfortunately, is age restricted for some reason. That's a whole other rant that don't want to get into, but yeah, that's one of my favorite, actually one of my all-time favorite videos that I did in ASMR is that one, because that, I believe, was one of the highest production videos I ever made, because it took hours to do and hours to edit and post. So I was just like, yes, it's done, finally. And then it got age restricted. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. It's laughable now, honestly. Like, I don't really mind anymore. It's more comical than anything. Let's see. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, chat's going crazy again. It just went like that again. My scrolling doesn't help, I'm sure. Let's see. Amber says, while in school, I was kind of angry about not being cool, but the more I grew, the more I realized I was totally being myself and was able to see people for who they are. Ah, yes, that's a good outlook, because I think that's a lot of people's goals in high school or school in general, is to be liked, be cool, because we all want to be liked. Like, that's just a fact of life. And when we don't find it, we assume something's wrong with us. But truth is, nothing's really wrong with us. Like, be yourself, you know? That's what I would tell my 16-year-old self, is be yourself. Let me see here. Oh, Joshi says, it's insane that I first discovered back in last year. Time went by so fast, and it's just so wonderful to be a part of this wonderful fandom with meeting the most wonderful people such as yourself. Oh, thank you, Joshi. I can say the same about you. Yeah, I can't believe it's been that long already. Like, I look at this past year and I go, where did it go? Like, I remember 2022 just starting. Like, what in the world is happening? I have no idea. Let's see. Renee says, I like the welcome home video. That was my first one from you. Well, thank you, Renee. Yeah, a lot of people like that one too. That was one of the first videos this year, so I liked it too, and I appreciate you saying that. Shadow says, Sammy, your videos can make anyone's day so much brighter. Well, thank you, Shadow. I honestly, that means a lot for you to say. Like, I've gotten so many supportive messages and comments and everything, and like, people like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. So thank you for saying that. Not Shadow, sorry. Ace says, let's scroll down here. Also, a massive gallery of amazing ice sculptures. Really? That sounds amazing. Um, Great for photo shoots. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to, if I ever make it up there, Ace, I'll have to check it out. Yes, Joshy, I had the same thought in my head when I saw that happen. Literally a few days later, it said, your video has been flagged for age restriction. And I was like, why? And they didn't tell me why. Like, they didn't give me a reason why. They just said, it violates our terms of service. So I was like, YouTube, I've seen a lot worse on your platform, and it's not age restricted, so I don't know what you want. So, anyhow, Tony says, Samson never swears in his videos. That's awesome. You know, Tony, excuse me, I had a little bit of a yawn. That brings up a really good point because some of my close friends in the fandom and outside of the fandom have pointed that out too. Like, Samson, why don't you curse? Why don't you swear? Like, what? How do you ever say those words? And the truth is, yes, I do sometimes. Like, if I get angry, or if I hurt my finger, or something, or if I trip, or if something happens, like someone cuts me off on traffic, then yeah, I might say a word. Like, it happens, it comes out. It's like a knee-jerk reaction most of the time. But I try not to make a habit of it because I'm going to be very honest. I hear it. I hear those words all day, every day from a lot of people. And like, it's not like, who am I to say how they can speak? Like, that's not for me to say. But it gets, I'm gonna be honest, it gets tiresome to hear after a while. Like, when you hear those words constantly, 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 it they lose their meaning for one thing, but it doesn't really like add the effect that you want it to. Like, all you're really doing is just adding an expletive to a scenario or something else without any real creativity to your speech, if that makes sense. You're not really giving a good description of your speech or your speaking pattern, if you will. So I try not to, for one thing, because I know it's not exactly right, and I don't want to I don't want to be just another person who swears. You know, I don't want to be just another person who, like, oh, he's another sailor mouth curses up a storm when things don't go his way. It's like, no, I don't care to do that. It's not really in my MO to do. So I'm getting better. There was a time where I was really bad at it. Like, I did swear a lot, believe it or not, back in the day. I'm not proud of it, and I've taken the time over the past few years to kind of clean up my language, and it's worked. So I appreciate you noticing that. That means a lot. Oh, take a look. Slash Azriel's here. Hi, Azriel. How are you? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Uh, oh, excuse me. Ace says, I kind of miss your short. Pardon me. I can't talk. I kind of miss your short comedy skit videos. You know, Ace. They are not dead. Even though you haven't seen one for a while, I promise you that they are not out of the question. I actually just came up with a new idea a couple days ago, and I wrote it down, and there's a lot of it to unpack. So rest assured, they are not dead, and they did not go away. They will still be happening, and I will still post them when I have the ideas. But fear not, you will be seeing them again very soon. Spectre, hi Spectre. Sorry if I missed your comment earlier. If you have been here, it's good to see you. Says, I've been lacking on videos. Should be back at it soon. Just had a rough spell. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How are you doing? It's good to see you on here and hear from you. And I can't wait to see you at MFF. It's gonna be a good time. Let's see. Renee says, I think you meant only. I only swear once in a while, only if my parents aren't around. Yeah, that's another factor to consider, is like, who's around you at the time. You don't want to, like, give them the wrong impression, you know? Yes, Josh, yeah, exactly. It gets repetitive. I agree. Utopian says, you're very well spoken. Well, thank you, Utopian. That means a lot. I do like to read, and I like to write, so I'm glad you noticed. That means a lot. Apparently, this is not... There we go. Chat's doing a weird thing. Oh, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, Mike says Plushie comes to life video. There's another one. Thank you, Mike. Azriel says, Thanksgiving was good, but I was sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, Azzy. How are you feeling now? How was your Thanksgiving, even though you were sick? Like, did you have a good time? Did you see family and friends? Like, how was it? Besides being sick, obviously. Um, Joshy says, you know what would be cool? We did a collab video at MFF. That's a good idea, Joshy. If you have any ideas, feel free to float them to me in Discord. Ace says, I've made so many skit videos. I'm struggling to come up with ideas for new ones. Yeah, Ace. Things. I've noticed this too, even with ASMR. Like, if you have a certain caliber to your videos, if you have a certain like style, it tends to get dry sometimes. Like, you can't always get water from the same well. Sometimes that well dries up. You got to go find another one, or you got to dig another one. Like, it happens with any content creator. No matter how long you've been at it, it happens. So I understand. So, even if it's like either altering your content a little bit or finding a certain like adding another sort of like style, like adapting maybe a similar style, whatever it may be, or keeping the one you have and just like retrying and maybe like digging deeper for ideas that might help you. But don't give up. Like, those ideas are out there. Even if it's like I've had to do this too. Even if it's like the dumbest idea or seems like the dumbest idea ever, write it down because it may turn into something. Let's see. Renee says we're different no matter what you like or where. I almost sang dig a little deeper from Princess and the Frog. That's a good one, Renee. Yes, and I agree. We are all different. Kylan says, Samson, what is your favorite cartoons? I like, excuse me, I really like the Peanuts cartoons, like based on the books, Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Let's see, cartoons. I like Tom and Jerry. I like Looney Tunes. I like all those old classics like the Hanna-Barbera and the Chuck Jones ones. Those are up there. I like SWAT Cats. I like what else do I like? I like Pinky and the Brain. Oh man, this is harder than I thought. I can appreciate Animaniacs. Like, I've seen some here and there over the years, but like I never really like got into it. But I can appreciate them. Yeah, I would have to say like original classics. As far as like new ones go, the only ones I can really think of cartoons are like more modern, I guess. Like Dexter's Laboratory, I guess if you want to call that modern. Modern in the sense of like 21st century. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Ed and Eddie, I like those. Basically like that sort of catalog of cartoons as of 21st century. That's what I would say my favorites are. Oh, as Real says, I swear all the time. So it's quite a habit. You know, for some people it is a habit, but it depends on how you want to be portrayed as Real, and that's where I'll leave it. Renee says, do you listen to music? If so, what do you like? I like today's music and country music. Well, you can't see it right now, Renee, but there's a giant Abbey Road poster right behind me above the couch. The Beatles are my absolute favorite band of all time. I love the Beatles. I love classic rock. I love, let's see. I love old time country, not like new age country, like the stadium stuff that you hear today, but like Johnny Cash. Let's see. Excuse me, Willie Nelson, like that kind of country. I like that stuff. I like very little rap. There's only like maybe two rap artists that I like. I like newer age stuff like pop. I really like 21 Pilots. I like The Night Game. Um, I like punk music like Blink 182 and My Chemical Romance. Anything really, Sum 41, like anything in that category of music. I like a lot of music. Like if you scroll through my Spotify, you're gonna find like 500 artists that I subscribe to. So yeah, there's a lot. But yeah, I would say mostly like classic rock, electro, old-timey, like classic, like jazz, and even classical music, and pop, like new age pop. So there you go. Spectre says, can't wait for MFF. Got some collab shorts I want to do with you. Yay! Yeah, we did talk about that. I'm excited. Got a video I'm going to do for my second channel, and I'm doing a video with Paco Panda. Awesome! Well, Spectre, let me know when next week rolls around where you're going to be, and we'll do some filming. I'm excited. Joshy says, I'm thankful for my family and friends, and everyone in the stream. Love you all. Aw, I love you too, Joshy. Thank you for being here and for spreading your love always. Let's see. Chat's doing a weird thing again. Pardon me as I scroll. Let's see. Renee says, I like Blake Shelton on The Voice, although he's retiring. Yeah, I did hear about that, Renee. Isn't that something? Spectre says, the Beatles are overrated. All hail Black Sabbath. Oh, Spectre, we don't want to have this discussion here. We can have it on Telegram if you want. Oh. I won't get into it. We could talk about it sometime, but But I do like Sabbath. Don't get me wrong. I like Sabbath a lot, okay? But the Beatles, number one slot for me. Sorry. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Skylar says the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles are good too. I like them. And Journey. I don't know if you mean like Journey the band. Yes, I agree. I like them too. I think they're overplayed personally. Like I hear them everywhere. Like Journey songs are everywhere in stores, malls, restaurants, everywhere. Like there's a Journey song playing somewhere right now. Oh yes, Mike. Michael Jackson is good too. I agree. Ace says I mostly listen to symphonic, techno, and metal covers. Nice. I appreciate metal as well. I have a whole metal playlist like August Burns Red, Memphis Mayfire. I have a couple Slipknot songs I listen to. Metallica obviously, and yeah, just kind of like that catalog of artists. Tony says, does Samson enjoy Christmas music or does he find it repetitive? Tony, I love Christmas music. I do. But I can only play it when December 1st happens. Not November 30th and not the day after Halloween. December 1st, and I stop listening December 26th. That is the rule. Spectre says, I'll fight you. Bring it on, Fluffy. Let's go. Come on. I can never fight. I'll smother you. How about that? This will be the suffocator. Okay, Thunder. Yes, Dire Straits. I respect. I need to listen to them more because I've listened to them here and there, a handful of times. There are a few songs that I like, but like I need to do like a deep dive into Dire Straits. Like listen to all the gems that I've been missing out on. Ace says, I love parody bands like Weird Al and Psycho Stick. Yes, Ace. Weird Al's good. I've never heard of Psycho Stick, though. That's a new one on me. Let's see. Mike says, can you do a new video next year, 2023? Would that be possible? Mike, I'm not sure what you're asking. Like a video, like a New Year's video? Is that what you're asking? Because I can do that. I mean, depends on what y'all want to see. Joshy says, I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep on loving, caring, and sharing. Hugs all around. I'll see you all next time. And see you, plushies. Aw, bye, Joshy. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for always being so loving. Let's see. People talking about music and what they like. Awesome. I'm seeing some styles I like. Cody Kitsune. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming tonight. Ace says, look up. I can only count to 4. I think that's 4. By Psycho Stick. Bonkers music is underappreciated in my opinion. I shall do that. Let's see. Skylar says, Samson, are you seeing my comment that I'm sorry. Are you seeing my comment that reads my thought of... I need to get close for this. I'm sorry. My thought of you are nice and caring. I love you, and you're my favorite. Have you seen any of my videos? And if I visit Cedar Point, can we meet up? Why is it skip? I'm sorry, Skylar. It's just, as I said before, um, the chat, even with slow mode on, it tends to like jump on its own. Like, I don't know if that's a YouTube glitch or if that's something else, but my apologies that I haven't read your comment. It just tends to like go on its own because people are chatting. So thank you for your loving and caring words. If we ever get to meet up, I hope that's one day locally or at a con. I would love to. Cedar Point depends. Depends on who you're going with, I guess, and if I'm there. I don't go there a whole lot, but yeah, it might be possible one day. Thank you for your comment. Again, sorry for not reading it. It just chat tends to have a mind of its own sometimes. Queen Maxwell, the Alberti, I think that is Fox 110 says hi. Hello, Queen. How are you? Thank you for coming tonight. It's so good to see you. Let's see. A Johnson says, I like the Beatles too, guitars. Yes, thank you, A. I've been a fan since I can remember. Probably like 7 years old, 6 years old. So it's been a while. Probably like 20 years now I've been a fan. So there's no replacing those boys in my heart. Shadow says, I give the Beatles credit for giving the metal community Ozzy Osbourne. There you go, Shadow. Thank you. Yes, I agree. I think it's safe to say that without the Beatles, there would be no metal like we know it today. Is that fair to say? Metal fans, please don't kill me. Azrael says, I like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Green Day, Panic at the Disco, 21 Pilots, Evanescence, I think that is, 3 Days Grace, Skillet, Breaking Benjamin, Linkin Park. I will say, Azrael, I like most of those. I like Skillet, Linkin Park, 21 Pilots. Green Day is a hit or miss for me. I prefer Blink 182 personally, but yeah, I respect your music choices. Queen gives a boop. Aw, thank you. Mike, a New Year's video. So there is an idea that I'm kicking around for New Year's. It's kind of like I can let you guys know about this. It's kind of like a convention / memories type like video. It's taking all the highlights from this past year and just kind of like putting them all in one video. So who knows? That might be it. Kaylin says, Samson, do you remember the AC/DC classic? Which one, Kaylin? Because there's a lot of them. Do you mean like Back in Black or like Hell's Bells, Highway to Hell, Dirty Deeds? There's a lot. So which one? Which one do you like? Ace says, for classic music, I like Pink Floyd, AC/DC, Smash Mouth, and Gary Newman. There you go. Okay. Respect. I like all of them too. Sorry, Skylar. No, I have not seen any of your videos. If I get the time, I will be sure to look them up. Cody says, what are you thankful for? Cody, I am thankful for all of you. Every single one of you that's in this chat, every one of you who has subscribed, liked, and commented, and everybody who has at least even like stopped by to take a look. Like I am thankful for every second, every person, and I wouldn't be here without any of you. That's the honest truth, and that's for those of you who are just joining, that is the purpose of this stream, is to celebrate all of you, because I am absolutely grateful. So this is the official Thanksgiving love stream to those of you who have just joined, or not too long ago. I am thankful for you, so thank you for being here. All my heart. Let's see. Skylar says, I want to make an ASMR request. I will be conquering my first upside down coaster at King's Dominion. Can you do some ASMR? Support me to be brave. Oh, okay. So like, you can do it. You can like an encouragement type ASMR. Is that what you're saying, Skye? Because if I can make that into a video, I'm open to any ideas. And I hope that you conquer that ride. once you make up your mind that you can do it, and then you do it, it's going to get easier. Spectre says, Sabbath was the first metal band. The Beatles had one heavy song. You know, Spectre, metal wasn't really a thing at the time. So, yeah, that heavy song is kind of like the pave way, you know? Like once the Beatles kind of like stretched that out and kind of fleshed it out, and then other bands kind of saw that, and maybe the Beatles got it from another band, who knows? They kind of all like looked at each other and like, here's what these guys are doing, here's what these are doing, here's what these guys are doing, and it all just kind of like concocted into what we know today as metal. So respect. Queen says, too cute. No, you, Queen, you're cuter, you're much cuter. Yes, Ace, a clip show, essentially. I'm a huge fan of those convention videos that have like music playing in the background, and they kind of like go from one cut to the next. Like for example, one of my YouTube inspirations as far as convention videos go is Revit Fur. He does, I don't know if he still does them. I haven't really checked out his content in a while, but he does YouTube videos where like they have the quick cuts, and it's from different conventions. So yeah, I'd like to do something like that. If any of you saw my Megaplex 2022 video, that's essentially the type of style that I'm going for this clip show video idea. So stay tuned if that is the New Year's video. Let's see. Much love to you, Thunder, as well. All the love. Excuse me. Ooh, first stuck in the throat. Utopian is asking, what's your favorite Blink-182 song? Ooh, that's a good one. There's one song by Blink-182 that I always listen to every time it comes on, and that is the song Always. Always, not only the song, but the music video is really good. It kind of like encapsulates the message of like true love and always being there for your partner, or any relationship for that matter, and like holding close to them as much as you can. So Always by Blink-182 is probably my favorite song. Good question. Max says, I thought you were gonna end live. Sorry, got confused. No, it's okay, Max. I may have sounded like I was transitioning out. No, you're good. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go, to be honest. Definitely not much longer, like an hour or two, but we'll see. But no, I'm still going. Yeah, Queen, thank you for saying that. Owl City rocks. Yes, I love Owl City. Probably my second favorite band of all time. Even though he's one person. Skylar says, also, if you love, something about love, I challenge you to make a video about me. That will be awesome. Skye, I'm thinking about doing like custom videos sometime, like on my Ko-Fi, which, by the way, if any of you are interested, is in the description. Ko-Fi, however you say it. Custom videos might be a thing one day. You never know. So maybe I'll do it then. Cody says, you're cute and possum. No, you, Cody. I just get it from you. That's how we do this. Eesh. Oh yeah, Ace says, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was last month in Canada. You mean the real Thanksgiving, Ace? That's the real Thanksgiving. Let's see. Shadow says Sabbath made metal popular. That's a good point, Shadow. I don't think there weren't any like any other metal bands that were going on at the time, as far as I know, like Spectre said. So it's a good question. Any of you rock nuts out there? Who knows? Maybe. Oh, Izzy's here. Hi, Izzy. How are you? Good to see you. Love you. Amber says, I love convention clip videos too, and dance comps and parades and panels. So basically conventions. Amber, yeah. A lot of my convention videos, I've been kind of like trying to hone my style a little bit more, and a lot of them are just like they kind of drag on, in my opinion. Like especially the ones from last year and this year, like earlier this year, they like for example, my Anthrocon video was 45 minutes long. If that tells you anything. Like, it's long. There's a lot of footage that I got. So I'm just trying to either find out the ones that I want to prolong and other ones I want to just like cut down to like 5 minutes just to get the gist of it. But who knows? Maybe I'll kind of meet myself somewhere in the middle. Oh, Ace is talking about copyright. Yeah, that's the hardest part, like especially with con videos, because it just the copyrighted music always sounds perfect for it. I don't know what it is, but it's unfortunate. Oh, Utopia. My favorite Owl City song. Oh, put me on the spot here. If I had to really think about it, Owl City. I'm thinking of like 3 that I have. Okay, here we go. Utopia, I'm gonna have to give you a 2-part answer because there's 2 different reasons for my favoritism of these songs. The first one is Vanilla Twilight. I love that song to death. Like, that song, I could play it over and over and over and not get tired of it. The second song is one of his newer ones from Cinematic. It's called Not All Heroes Wear Capes, and it's about his dad. And that song, when you listen to it, it's Adam talking about his dad, and literally every lyric that he says, I could apply it to my dad too. Like, it's exactly the same. Like, if I would write a song about my dad, it would be that song. I remember I sent that to him one Father's Day, and he really loved it. So those are the 2 that I love the most. Izzy says, let's see. Izzy says, just dropped in to say hello. I'm going to get ready for work tomorrow. Text me after the live. Love you. Love you too, Izzy. Thank you for stopping by. I will text you. Spectre says, I'd say the band that made metal popular was Metallica. Yeah, that's also true. They had like the sound, like the ground sound, if you will, like the grounded sound that a lot of metal bands kind of not copy, but they inspire from. So yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, Riff's here. Hi, Riff. Hello, Dan. It's good to see you. And I hope you're doing good today. I already miss you. For those of you who don't know, had some pretty fantastic snuggles last night. That's all I'm gonna say. Since Riff popped in, Riff, I had some fantastic snuggles. So thank you. Oh, Queen is asking, can you boop the screen? I think you mean the camera, Queen. I can do that. Just take a minute to get up here for a second. Hold on a second. Let me just scroll down. Oh, good question, Cody. What kind of music do you like? Pretty much all music. If it sounds good to me, I'll listen to it. Owl City, The Beatles, Stan Rogers. 3. There you go. Okay, this is a boop for the camera. Here we go. It's gonna take a minute. Here's a boop for the camera. There's a boop for you all. Hope you enjoy. Oh, I dropped my mouse. Hope I didn't just end the stream accidentally. Where'd it go? Oh, my mouse is gone. Oh no. This is not good. Mouse, where'd you go? Oh, there it is. I found it. Also, I highlighted all the text on my screen. So bear with me. I just opened my calculator. Why did I do that? There we go. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Mike says, you're cute. I love you, Samson the Cat Fox. Love you too, Mike. Let's see. Okay, just real quick, Skylar. Like I said, I'm sorry that I'm missing your comments. They're hard to read because the chat keeps going up like this. So please understand that I can't get to every one of your comments. So I hope you don't mind me skipping them sometimes because I just don't see them. That is the reality. So, but you say King's Dominion is made by the same company as Cedar Point. Kings Island, Cedar Fair Entertainment. Oh, I didn't know that. Also, can I don't I don't think Spotify has a messaging service, Skylar. Sorry to say. um, Renee says, "Okay, I just read everything." Oh, I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Pardon me. Let's see. Oh, Utopian says that's cute. My favorite is probably how. Well, it's went off screen. Sorry. Oh, How I Became the Sea. Oh yeah, I forgot about that song, Utopian. That's a good one. Um, actually, I don't think I have that one in my library. I'm surprised. Was that like a? Is that a an Ocean Eyes song, or is that of June, or is that Maybe I'm Dreaming? Because I think it's older, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Shadow says boop. Um, let's see. Yes, slow mode is on, and even though it's 60 seconds, it's still, yeah. Honestly, reducing the slow mode would make it a lot worse. Trust me, it would make comments would be going like that. I could never read any of them. So there's a reason slow mode is on. Yes. Let's see. Austin says, "Hi, Samson. Hello. How are you? Good to see you." Yes, Cody. Yes. I had the human skinwalker hands for a second because unfortunately these cannot use a mouse very well. Queen says, "I love Christmas," as do I. Yes. Riff says, "Look up Captain Furry here on YouTube. That's the lion you met yesterday. He doesn't post often, but he does make some videos in addition to his artwork." Oh, cool. I did. I think I bookmarked his for Affinity page. So yeah, thank you for saying that. Excuse me. I think I got something in my throat. I keep coughing. I don't know what that is. Um, oh, Mike Miller says, "Here, kitty, kitty. Where? Where? Do you have treats? Where's treats? Give me treats. I need treats." Thunder says, "Have you seen James? Have you seen James Blunt's song with his father? It's called Monsters." I have not. Thunder is. What kind of an artist is James Blunt? Is that more modern, or is it more like rock, like classic rock? What kind of style do they do? I'm curious. Austin says, "I'm doing good. How have you been?" Well, it's been a trying couple of weeks, but I'm doing a lot better. Thank you, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Cody says, "What's your favorite food?" Italian, hands down. Anything Italian, if it has a noodle, a sauce, and cheese, I'm a happy kitty fox. Always Italian. I never get tired of it. Let's see. Utopian says, "I don't remember, but I googled it, and it says it's a bonus song from All the Things. Oh, All Things Bright and Beautiful. How did I not know that? Is that like a? I wonder if it's like a B-side song, Utopian, because I remember hearing it. Like I remember when All Things Bright and Beautiful came out. I was in high school when it came out, and I remember listening to it for the first time and loving it, like absolutely falling in love with it. And I remember hearing it then. I can hear it in my head right now, but man, you just brought back like a nostalgia berry. Like, wow, I haven't heard that song in ages. So thank you, Utopian. Ace says, "I wonder if you can get an oversized mouse that works better with fursuit paws." You know, it's funny, Ace. I have multiple mouses around here. Like, I have one here, I have one here, I have two in that drawer over there. I'm kind of sad because my old mouse, like the black one, was a lot bigger, and I could actually use it with my fursuit paws. However, that mouse has sadly passed away. It no longer works. So maybe you're right. Maybe I just need a bigger mouse, because this is kind of it's a cheap Amazon one, so maybe you're right. A. Johnson says, "I like Michael Jackson." You know what? Me too, A. Johnson. That man was talented. Let's see. Amber says, "Rock song. If you haven't heard it, you need to listen to Disturbed by A Reason to Fight, or A Reason to Fight. My mom showed me it before she passed. It's so good." Ooh, okay. I'm always open for new music, Amber, so thank you for the suggestion. I'll take a look. Oh, Thunder says he does pop, but early pop like 2003 to present. Gotcha. So that I know what era you're talking about, Thunder. That is an interesting era for music, and I feel like it's definitely changed in the past 20 years. But like, yeah, that little like window in the early 2000s was quite a window. Like it was nice. I like that type of music. Let's see. Cody, if they made a Zootopia Part 2, I would be all over it. Like, I'd probably be the first one in line at the theater. I love Zootopia so much. Austin says, by the way, my YouTube channel has 95 subscribers. Well, very good, Austin. Congrats. Oh, very close to 100. If I ever get a chance, I'll check out your videos. Congrats, and an early congrats to 100 because it's coming very soon. Oh, Tabby's here. Hi, Tabby. Samson, everyone. Hello. Hope all is well. Well, hello, Tabby Monk. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I know we talked on Telegram, but I still hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you had a great weekend. We've been just chilling here. I've had a total of 4 Thanksgivings, so I'm a little stuffed right now. But yeah, it's been a good weekend. Good to see you. Utopian, you're welcome, homie. Absolutely. Thunder says, yeah, but there were some rather rubbish songs in the early 2000s. I agree, Thunder. I'm not going to name which ones they are, but yeah, they were kind of a dumpster fire, shall we speak? Oh, Cody says beans. Beans. There's beans for you. That's what you all wanted. It was the beans. Ace says, I heard there's going to be a Zootopia TV show on Disney Plus. Yes, Ace. As a matter of fact, I am looking to renew my Disney Plus only for that reason. Purely for that reason. It's just because of Zootopia Plus. Like, I'm excited. Riff says, the Zootopia shorts were wonderful. Didn't expect them to be so much fun. And tied into the movie a little bit. Yes, Riff, I agree. I like when franchises do that. I really enjoy when franchises like capitalize on their product or their what word am I looking for? Franchise. And they don't overdo it. Like they don't beat a dead horse. They know when to stop. They know when to like produce something, and they don't like take it too far. If you know what I'm saying. Tabby says, excuse me. Good, I had 7. Wow, look at you. I saw the message and greatly appreciated. Yeah, wow, 7's a lot, Tabby. Like, you must be absolutely stuffed. I can't even deal with another one, so I can't imagine how you're feeling right now. And I slept in like every day this weekend because I had a 4-day weekend, so I was like, oh, so much tryptophan, my brain hurts. Let's see. Amber says, I can't believe the Chief that Chief Bogo and Clawhauser that Clawhauser episode isn't canon. I saw screenshots of that, Amber, and I was like, what is this? But why am I not surprised? Uni says, Sam, can you say one more word in Portuguese, please? Portuguese. If you give me a word, Uni, I'll say it. Or I'll try to. Unfortunately, I don't have Iru here to help me, so I don't really know any Portuguese words. I used to. I knew a couple back in college when I took Spanish, but yeah, if you write a word, I will try to say it. Let's see. Shadow says Zootopia shorts were good. Yes, they were. Ace says, I've mostly just been watched the Star Wars shows lately. Oh yeah, Mandalorian, Book of Boba, Kenobi, etc. Yeah, I started on the Boba Fett series. I think I got to episode 3, and it's quite good. I give it a lot of credit. Let's see. Cody says yip. Yip mew. That's me. Yip mew. Yay. Let's see. Tabby says, I burned it off quick when I went out to play. That's a good point, Tabby. I went straight to sleep. I guess I'm being old. I don't know. I just like I laid in my bed and I was just like I didn't move for the next 12 hours or so, maybe 10 hours. I was just dead tired because there was like one after another, day to day to day to day. So I slept a lot. So yeah, kudos to you. Kudos to you. I'll have to start doing that. Just go outside. Like, hey, I'm gonna go dig a hole. I'm gonna be on the swing set. I'm gonna do whatever I want, and it'll work. Uh, let's see. A says, what's that? Like a bantha, yes? Yes. Like a bantha. Uh, A Johnson says, you're a cute floof. No, I'm not cute. I just have the illusion of cuteness. See, this is an illusion. This is what you all see in your mind, right? This is nothing. It's not even real. So, chew on that. Let's see. Serial Squared. Hello, Serial. I don't think I've seen you here before. Says, don't know if you remember me, but I made a lot of progress on my addiction. Thanks for what you told me. Oh, Serial, did you have a different, like, account name back in the day? Like, maybe something else, like a different name? I'm curious, because your name sounds familiar, but I remember us talking about addiction, so I'm absolutely glad that you're making progress. Like that is really good news. Like good for you. Like holy mother. Like I commend you honestly. So yeah, please keep us posted on how things are going. Like how are you? How are you feeling? Okay, you know? Because I remember our conversation. Fur again. Excuse me. Let's see. Uni says, okay, try to say this. Iusu Fofo? Iusu Fofo? Is that right? Because I know like the E and the U together make a sound, as do the O and the U. So I apologize if I butchered that. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty, but yeah. Tabby says, I don't want to hear you say it old. I'm 46. Listen, Tabby, okay? It's called Age of Wisdom. You are wise. You are a wise tiger monk. So, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't say that I'm old. It's just that after a bunch of food, I just feel like, I feel like I've aged tremendously. Let's put it that way. You are wise, Tabby. Shadow says, Sammy is the king of cute. Now listen, Shadow. Again, that's an opinion and that's a title that has been given to me. I did not come up with that. I don't remember there being a council vote, so I don't I don't know what you mean. That's something that I subscribe to. Cody says, I heard that cats and foxes have in common what excuse me, sorry. I heard that cats and foxes have in common is mouse. Like we eat mice? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just a mouse on the inside. Who knows? Let's see. Uni says, "Ah, too cute and perfect." And perfect. You saying that? Really? Did I nail that word? Did I nail that statement? What did I say, Uni? I'm curious. How is that translated to English? Yeah, yeah, Tabby. I return boops when I see you. Will you be at MFF? I don't remember if I asked you. A lot of stuff has been going on this week, so I can't remember if we had that conversation already. But Tabby Monk, will you be at MFF? Because if so, I need to return the boops to you. Ace says, "Oh, talking to Thunder. Okay. What time is it right now? It is 10 after 10 Eastern Standard Time. Oh my." We'll probably go maybe another. I would say the stream goes another 20 minutes or so. So if any of y'all have anything to say, please put your words in now. Any questions, anything you want to say, please dispel them now because I'd like to hear them. Shadow says, "Stop denying it. You are cute." Shadow, I will die on this hill. I am not cute, and that is final. Her. You're the cute wolf here, okay? So don't you be calling me cute when you clearly are cuter. Oh, Uni, you got me. Okay, listen. After I just said that, okay. Apparently, I just said I am cute in Portuguese, so you can't do that. Why must you trick me like this? Y'all heard it? Okay. Alright, just this once, y'all heard it here first in Portuguese and in English. I said I'm cute, so Shadow, you win. Okay? I commend you for that. I cannot. I gave you all the marbles, all the beans. I cannot. I can't top that. That was too perfect. Oh, that's gonna go in the stream highlights. Oh boy. Well played, Uni. Thank you for that. Punch drunk. Oh, I needed that. Let's see. I'm the electronic mouse here. Pika P, yes. Okay, Tabby's going to MFF. Awesome. You can try too, since I'll be all over the place currently getting badges done. Awesome, Tabby. Oh, can't wait to see some of those designs. If I see you, I will just like wave my arms like really manically and say, Tabby, you must get boobs, and you'll know who it is immediately. Thunder says the council demands a vote. I think we've already covered it, Thunder. Like, yeah, there's no democracy here now. Cody says you are so cute and adorable. Yeah, we've established that, I suppose. Amber says, oh boo, your suit is cute. Your personality is cute, therefore you're cute. You said it yourself. Haha. Yes, I did. Yep, I take the L on this one. Trap card activated. Yes. Like, I shouldn't say things that I don't know the meanings to. That's the lesson here. Oh, that killed me. Uni says, hee hee. Oh, I'm leaving now and gonna say for the last time you're cute. Bye. Goodbye, Uni. Again, well played. Thank you for stopping over, and I'm really thankful for you too. Bye-byes. Serial says, dropped in on the Halloween stream. That's right. I remember that now. Where you gave me some encouragement. I've been talking with a friend about it a lot more, and it's gotten easier over time, so thank you. Samson, cute confirmed. Yes. Well, Serial, now that you've jogged my memory, I do remember that conversation now. It's been a bit, but yeah, I remember us going into a whole, conversation, like a deep conversation about it. So I am so glad to hear that you're doing better. Like, nothing warms my heart more than hearing someone who overcomes an obstacle. So I think it was Marcus Aurelius who once said, the impediment to action is the action, and what stands in the way becomes the way. So you see your obstacle and you make it into the path. So I am really proud of you. Keep it up. You're doing really well. So yay for you, Serial. I am honestly so proud of you. And yes, the trap card for cutes has been pulled, and I don't even have an Uno reverse card. It's over there somewhere, I guess. I just don't have it. Ace says, the Senate will decide your cuteness, and I am the Senate. Good reference. Yes. Shadow says, calling me cute will cause my tail to wag. Don't do that. But it's cute. I mean, it's adorable when your tail wags, Shadow. I can't get over it. Cody says, pause. I don't think I can lift both of them up here, but here's pause. There's 1, and 2, and 4. Pause. Have all the beans. Oh, Baby Dragon 1 is back. Hi, Baby Dragon. How you feeling? Did you get some sleep? Amber says, watching Samson causes my tail to wag too late. Aw, Amber. Well, excuse me. I should wag back, because you all make me wag my tail every day. Oh, hey Johnson, are you going to MFF as well? That'd be cool. If I get to meet you, please make it known that it is you, because there's going to be a lot of people that I will be seeing at MFF. So, again, for those of you who just joined or didn't hear earlier, if you are going to MFF, please let me know, and I will try to meet you. If you see me walking around, if you see me just randomly, do not hesitate to come up and say hi. Also, make it known that it's you, because I probably won't recognize you at first. So, yes, please. I would love to meet you. Any of you going to MFF. That would be wonderful. Shadow, you're blushing. You're blushing, Shadow. I can see it. There's no denying this. Yes, Cody, I spilled the beans. You are correct. Thunder gives hearts. Aw, hearts for you. This is a bad heart, but there. There's a hunter. There's a heart for you, Thunder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lots of hearts. There you go. Lots and lots of hearts. Just for the Wolfie, the Folsky. Wolfie Folsky. You're a mutt, okay? Oh, let's see. At this rate, we're gonna go like maybe 12, 15 more minutes, something like that. So once again, if any of you all have anything to say, please put it in the comments. I would love to see it. Ace says the next local convention here won't be until late into January, and that's assuming nothing comes up that forces it to be postponed again. Well, I hope it works, Ace. I've heard some Canadian cons coming back and kind of kind of being unsure of themselves, so I'm glad to hear that it's going to happen. Hopefully it stays that way. Utopian says, I've never been to a furry convention, SMH. That's okay, Utopian. Honestly, you can be in the fandom your entire life and not attend a furry convention. It is okay. And even when you want to, just know that one day your scarf again. Just know that one day you will meet that goal if you really want to. If you put your mind to it, and if you find the right resources and talk to the right people, it will happen. But no sense in getting all downtrodden because you haven't been yet, because honestly, it's okay. There's no reason you have to go, and there's no requirement that you need to go. It's something that you decide for yourself. So I hope that you can find that one day, and whatever happens, it'll happen. Whenever it does. Shadow's wagging faster. Well, Shadow, all the blushies, that's what happens. Amber says, oh, that face. You mean this face, Amber? How you doing? Is there something that you want to talk about? Because we can talk about it if you want to. Something on your mind. Anyway, that's a little something for you, Amber. Love you too, baby dragon. Thank you. Thunder says, wow, thanks. You're welcome, Thunder. Can I just call you Muttley from now on? No, that's insulting. No, I love you, Thunder. Let's see. Tabby says, trash night, so I'm out. Catch you later. No slipping down the steps when I see you. Oh my gosh, Tabby. Did you see? Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. So, well played. Thank you, Tabby, for being here. I will see you at MFF. I'm thankful for you. Thank you for stopping in. Excuse me, buzz. For those of you who don't know, Tabby is referencing a little incident that happened last year at MFF. I fell down the main hotel stairs. This is no joke. I was in fursuit like this, full suit. I had my camera in my hand, right? Taking video, doing what I'm doing. And then I slid on one paw down the stairs, and I fell backwards like this, kind of like Peter Pan style, like yee. And luckily, it was only 3 steps, and I landed on the landing of the steps right there. So I didn't go far, but it was still enough to surprise me. Oh crap, I'm falling. Oh, thank goodness it wasn't all the steps. That would have been horrible. But there was a collective gasp among the crowd, just oh my gosh. And then I stood up. I'm like, I'm okay, I'm fine. Because you don't know. You have no idea if that person's hurt or not when they're in fursuit. So the only downside to that, my knee was killing me the rest of the convention, hurting really badly. So I guess it broke my fall, you know? At least I didn't go face forward. That's a blessing. Anyhow, thank you, Tabby, for that reference. Cody's asking what my favorite color is. Um, Actually, it's changed quite a bit. Cody, I would say my favorite color of all time is teal. It's actually this teal that my eyes are. It's this like a greenish bluish color. That's my favorite color of all time. It used to be like pure blue, like sky or royal blue. That was my original favorite. And believe it or not, red was actually my least favorite color growing up. But as you can see now, that is no longer the case. So yes. How about your favorite color, Cody? A Johnson says I'm going to BLFC 2023. Well, awesome. I hope you have a good time, A Johnson. I hear that's a really good con. Let's see here. Max says wolves can be cute. It doesn't have to be fearless and scary. This is true, Max. I think wolves, like in life, are actually pretty cute. Like gray wolves and like timber wolves, they're all very adorable. I love them. Scarf gotta fluff it. Okay. Amber says that would be me. Only to be a fly on the wall. Yeah, so Amber, a little more context to that story of me falling down the stairs is actually because the down escalator in the Hyatt at MFF broke. That's the only reason we had to go down the stairs, is because the escalator broke. So let's just say that security and I'm pretty sure the con chairman were not happy to hear that. Like, hey, the Hyatt escalator is broken. Please don't tell me that, because there's so many people going up and down the stairs, especially fursuiters. So yes, if you run a hotel, please get preventative maintenance. I can't talk. Get preventative maintenance checks on your equipment. That's all I ask, because safety is a key issue, especially at large conventions. Let's see. Let's see. Cody says I like rainbow color. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so the multicolor, I love that too. Rainbows are awesome. Shadow says, what about black wolves? I think that also includes black wolves, Shadow. Yeah, gray wolves, timber wolves, black wolves, basically all wolves. I'm gonna say all wolves are absolutely adorable and I love them. They're like big puppies, you know? Serial says, I'd love to go to a con one day. When I do save up enough to get a suit, it's the first thing I'm doing. Well, awesome, Serial. Do you plan to get the suit first, or do you plan to go to a con first? Because I honestly recommend going to a con first if you can, because it is a good experience, even if you don't have a suit. Like, and plus it's a little cheaper than a suit anyway, but you do it how you like. That's just my recommendation. Excuse me. I think once the stream is done, I'm going to be so happy to get this fuzz out of my throat. Like, it's just been bothering me this entire time. And I want to reach in and, like, get it, but I can't because I need water. Amber says, that's crazy. I've seen so many suitors for a disabled. I hope they're able to get help. Not to mention, vision is bad enough. Yes, Amber. And not to mention, I do wear prescription glasses in real life. So being thwarted by that and a fursuit head is not fun. So when you miss a step, you really miss a step, we'll say. Yes, Shadow. I didn't forget about you, I promise. I never will. Cody says, I love pizza. I do too. I think the best pizza I ever had was my mom's homemade deep dish Alfredo pizza. It had chicken and bacon. It was real good. So I may have to like say, hey mom, this Christmas you want to make that for us, please? So we'll see. Oh, Ace, you're still saving up for a high quality Lucario suit. You know, I did see one at Wapatha. That's Western Pennsylvania for a weekend, for those of you who don't know. And it was quite good. It looked just like the original. It kind of looked like the Smash Ultimate version of Lucario, by the way. So I'm pulling for you. That would be awesome. A. Johnson says, I like red. I do too. I didn't used to, but I do now. Let's Let's see. Oh, we are getting close to the end. I need to sit up for this. So, we are on the final countdown of the stream. So, any last minute thoughts from anybody? Any Thanksgiving blessings or anything you want to say? Please say it now. We'll be going for only a few more minutes. Amber says Alfredo pizza. Oh my, I've never heard of it. Excuse me, that sounds amazing. It is amazing, Amber. Especially when the Alfredo is homemade. Oh. I just had a big dinner today and I'm already hungry again. Like, no joke. Oh, so ready. Thunder at same. Samesies. Let's see. Oh. Last minute thoughts. There's a boop from Cody. Thank you. Here's a boop back for you. And honestly, I do appreciate you all being here tonight. Like, thank you for being flexible with the time. Thank you for taking the time to listen to what's been going on lately in my life. I know it's not been easy, and I know a lot of you have not had the easiest time either, and I'm just glad that we all could be here together to grieve and mourn together, and to be here and to hold each other close and to support each other. This is what it's all about, you know? Azrael says, just got out of the shower. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, no problem. You gotta clean yourself, Azrael. You gotta do what you gotta do. Doge Fang. Oh, hello, Doge. Thank you. Says you look so adorable in your Twitter pictures. Thank you, Doge. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry. Is it Doge or Dodge? Like the car? I can't see that well. Yeah. Oh, Shadow says double cheese pizza. I agree. Grape Salesman says, hi Sam, love your ASMR. Your therapy videos have been a big inspiration for some of my vids. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, thank you, Grape Salesman. That means so much. I'm glad I can help you and inspire you as well. That hearing those things, like, honestly, like, blows my mind. Like, wow, I can be an inspiration. I didn't know. So thank you so much for saying that. Thunder says, love you, stay adorable. That was meant to be this message. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, samesies. Skylar's asking what's my favorite Cedar Point coaster? Maverick, and always will be. Let's see. Amber says, hope life starts to calm down a little for you. Thank you for keeping us entertained for a couple hours. You're appreciated so much. I wish you all the best. Thank you, Amber. Thank you for your support as well, for your kind words. I really appreciate it. Cody hugs. We're all family. Yes, Shadow. So Dodge like the car. Okay, Dodge fan. Gotcha. Azrael says, you look very adorable. He's definitely right on that. Well, we've already established it because of the Portuguese trap. So, you know, when you're right, you're right. A. Johnson says, bye, Samson, and boop. Boop to you, A. Johnson. Skylar says, it was good to see you. Thanks for complimenting me. I can't wait to see custom videos and the ASMR videos. Love you 100%. You too, Skylar. Thank you. Let's see. Happy Thanksgiving from Baby Dragon. You too. Utopia says, sorry to hear about all the bad stuff happening lately. Thank you for streaming. Of course, Utopian. Thank you for being here. Thankful for you too. Oh, good question, Cody. What do you think about pineapple pizza? I don't mind it. I'm not like for it or against it. If it's there, I'll eat it. It's not bad. It's not the worst thing either. But, you know, I'm just like, okay, y'all duke it out. I'm not part of this. Spectre says, bye, Samson. See you Saturday at MFF. Awesome, Spectre. Can't wait. Saturday's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. And to a previous comment about Twitter videos and such, if y'all look in the description, there are a few links. There's my link tree, which goes to my Fur Affinity page and my Twitter page and TikTok. If you all want to follow me, feel free. All the content's free there. And this is a plug. I don't like to plug it sometimes just because it's how I am, but I'm going to do it anyway. It was said to me a while back that I should make some kind of like a Patreon type thing. So I made a coffee page. So if any of you feel the need to support, feel free to send something my way. Anything is appreciated, though it is not required. I make an okay living and I'm doing fine in life. I don't need anything at the moment, but if you like what I do, feel free to support me there if you're looking for additional ways. And, social media sites are all down in the link tree if you want to follow me. Obviously, there's here, and the next ASMR video will be here very soon. It'll be here very soon. So, all right, parting comments. Here we go. Samson's live streams are so great. Oh, thank you. Thunder says, thank you for everything and take care. You too, Thunder. I'll be texting you on Telegram. Shadow says pineapple on pizza. Excuse me. Yes. Indifference to it. Yeah. Let's see. Dodge Fang says, I wish I get to meet you in person. Maybe I offer you some cuddles. That'd be wonderful, Dodge. I would really appreciate that. I do love cuddles. So, Azriel says, I enjoy watching and talking to you, my friend. You are very inspirational to me, and to be honest, and I love you as a friend and a person who entertains me anytime. Well, thank you, Azriel. It's good to talk to you always, and I appreciate you too. And, you are a wonderful being, so thankful for you. And furthermore, here we are with parting thoughts. I am absolutely thankful for all of you who have joined in tonight. And all of you who have not watched and might watch this later, I appreciate you watching this later on YouTube. Those of you who have commented, subscribed, liked, everything. Follow me on Twitter for Affinity, TikTok, everywhere. It's honestly, I don't have any words. I still to this day don't have any words for how grateful I am. And for this Thanksgiving, I dedicate this to you. I am my Thanksgiving wish is that all of us see our own potential, and that we keep being who we are and who we were made to be. So, on that note, just remember these words from a very smart man. Sic Parvis Magna is Latin, and loosely translated, it means greatness from small beginnings. I myself had a small beginning with this YouTube channel, and in life in general, and we are reaching to very large grounds of greatness together. And it's not just me, it's not just you, it's all of us together working and being there for each other and loving one another and supporting one another and making each other stronger, building each other up, going the extra mile with each other, loving our enemies, doing good to those who persecute us. And it's through those actions that we can make greatness out of life from our own lives individually. Because when it starts with the individual, it spreads out like a wildfire and it keeps going. Kindness, love, care, charity, it all spreads like a wildfire and it's contagious. So let us do that. Let us show each other love and support, show others love and support, and let us be there for those who need it most. And you all prove it to me every day how much you care and how much you love others. And for that, I am thankful this Thanksgiving. So, I thank you for being on the stream tonight. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. I will see you. The next stream will be for Christmas time. So, get your Santa hats ready, get your cookies ready, because we're going to have some fun on Christmas time. Stay tuned for some more videos very soon. Feel free to check out the links below. I love you all. Thank you for being here and for being so loving and so supportive. And again, I couldn't ask for a better audience. And as a wise man and very smart and funny man once said, good night and God bless.